flashing neon bright. Feel the rush, we own the night. In the ring, we clash and fight. NXT, it's dynamite. Sense the top, we tell no lies. Every move a new surprise. Bruises blackened under skies. Warriors with hungry eyes. NXT, time with no mercy. Hear the fans talk. Sweat and blood, we never stop. Drum and bass, the heartbeat drop. Steel cage shadows looming large. Bodies flying, combat charge. Champions belt, it feels so close. Breaking limits, pushing lows. Hear the echoes, crowds rock scream. In this ring, we live the dream. Grimy beats, a ruthless team. Reality tougher than it seems. Master Avenger, hero falls. Rising up through battle's cause. Take the hit and risk it all. NXT, we stand tall.
Now, go on, D-Walk.
What's going on? Welcome to NXT with your boy D-Walk. We're here to talk about NXT. We're here to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the racist shit that happened tonight. I got my partners and my partners in crime. I got Joe BNCO. I got the Invisible Man. What's happening?
What up, everybody? Welcome to NXT Time with D-Walk. Viewer discretion is advised. We got a new button for D-Walk ready to go. Put that out there. Anyway.
So we're here to talk about NXT. What y'all think about NXT?
Same.
It really lost points at the end with that racist shit. But let's start off the match. We're here to start off the match with when is Stephanie Vac here versus Jesse Jane. What y'all think about that match?
Match was good.
Yeah.
Match was good. And I like the way that they kind of have Stephanie Vac working her way through all of Fatal Influence.
Yeah.
Yep. Before she gets her title shot.
Yeah, but she beat 2/3 of them by herself.
Yeah. I know, that's the point. That's why they want to make it look like she's the real deal, you know, like she's beating. Not only is she going after the title, but she's defeating the entire group.
Yeah. Because if I was Jesse Jane and Jasmine Nix, Fallahimi Cena's getting our ass beat, and she ain't help, we jumping her.
Yeah, true. I will say, I kind of concur with Joe. This match was actually a lot more better than I expected. I've always wanted to see JC Jane show out because, again, I've started this NXT Time with you for a while, and I've never seen JC Jane actually do something meaningful except for trios. But seeing her against Stephanie, dude, she showed out. I respected it. I don't like in this episode of NXT Time with D1, ladies and gentlemen. Referees are either stupid, they go to the deep references for rules, or they just don't give a fuck. And in this particular ref, like after these two people kept on interfering, there's a certain point where you gotta say, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
and they didn't, especially for the point where Stephanie did a move on JC and it was done. 1, 2, 3, and then literally JC Jane jumps in and Stephanie moves out the way for the last second and hits JC. But the referee says nothing for 30 seconds. Nothing. And only after the fact that, which, by the way, Fallon Henley didn't help JC Jane or Jasmine Nix after the fact.
She just got on the table and raised that goddamn bill she ain't defending a long time up.
And 1, 2, 3, Stephanie Vaquero wins with basically the package pile driver converted into a neck breaker. I mean, shit, that was pretty good. Joe, what's your rating on the match?
The match was pretty good. I'll give it a good B.
Okay. D-Walk?
I give it a B minus. That's good.
Bless you. I give it a B as well. Yeah. We do that. All right. Let's see.
What could they have done to make it better, though?
Joe? Yeah, go on.
Nothing. Move on. Nothing. Move on.
Okay. No, I mean, it would have been better if Stephanie has like a backup, but we're kind of seeing in this NXT that they forget that they have some prime talent in the background. We'll talk about another person that was brought in at the same time, and it's getting like a weird, slow, like very, very, very slow thing going on. Here we go. Lexus King. 5
Ah,
minutes in.
Ah.
Now, this was by far. I'm gonna say my thoughts on this before we get to the surprise. We're not gonna say the surprise. We're not gonna say who it is yet. But up until the surprise, this was the most weirdest bipolar promo I've ever heard in my life. He goes and explains that this was the performance of a lifetime, trying to copy fucking Tony Storm, and fucking saying that, oh, I played you guys. I'm really not going to be all that good. I'm my father's son. I'm not going to hide away from it. You know, he went from heel, and then he brought up his father, and his father was never around, and then he went back to heel again, and with a little bit of baby face. And up until the surprise, yeah. Joe, before the surprise, what's your thoughts on this fucking thing? I mean, what the fuck?
First off, the paint by number thing on his face got to go away.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
We'll talk about that shit later. That's brought up.
oh man.
I can't. You can't unsee it. I mean, he looks like a cartoon character every time he comes on with it on.
Yeah.
I thought I was playing a new 2K25. I said, damn.
I said GTA 6. I'm like, this motherfucker's like straight up Florida.
Yeah.
But
Bless you.
sorry, but the whole promo was. I mean, I get what he's doing. I understand what he's doing.
Mm.
I just don't understand why they're taking so long to get there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Okay. D-Walk, your thoughts on this before the surprise?
I mean, like Joe said, they waited too long to pull the trigger on him. He should have. To me, honestly, he should have started off with the loose cannon gimmick. He should have debuted the loose cannon gimmick. To me, now it's like he on bipolar medicine and everything right now.
I just got mad. He went to different promos. He did the whole like working out segment. He went back to his hometown. He talked about his dad. Just to crap on it. And now with the new rules before the surprise, no time limits, one fall, winner takes all for the Heritage Cup match. I will say this. Thank you, Lexus King, for that shit. I am tired of the fucking 3-minute matches for me. One fall, winner takes all. Let's fucking go. I'm happy with that. Or at least make it a 10-minute time limit. At least.
I like the fact that he changed it.
Yeah.
It was getting boring. It just, no matter what you can do, it was getting boring.
He should have changed it. He should have changed the trophy to a belt.
He will. He will. But that's the point of it. Like, he's going to defend it. But let's talk about the surprise. Fandango. Yeah. Now, Fandango comes back. He says, thank you for that pop. Thank you for that music. But my name is JDC from the system. Joe knows more about that.
Yeah, and that just kind of shot the whole segment down.
Yeah. And,
it destroyed it.
We'll talk about that. He says that he's in the system. I had to tell the Invisible Woman that was a group. After that, and he said before that, he used to get a lot of weird. He used to get really weird back in the day with another person, shout out to Tyler Breeze. And when he got to the cup and started talking about like I want to challenge that cup, he told him that he talked to Ava in the back and it's on for next week. He kissed the cup, gently kissed the cup, and then after the talk back and forth, I did like this line. Oh, it used to be with like firemen and pilots with the other guy, Tyler Breeze, you know, all these other things. And Fandango or JDC told him that's really a lot coming from a guy that has been spray painted on his face. And Lexus King said, it looks good. It was painted on. It wasn't spray painted, by the way, with a paintbrush. Proving Joe's point that they even have to make fun of the damn thing. They finally make fun of the fucking damn thing.
Crazy.
I know. And we end the segment with next week JDC versus Lexus King, TNA versus NXT for the Heritage Cup match. Your thoughts on that, D-Walk?
They need to go ahead and start letting TNA win some belts so they could cross over so it could start a war. But to me, honestly, should no wrestler, they shouldn't even wrestle yet. They should just invade first. Invade, then wrestle.
That'd
Joe?
be fun.
No.
The whole invasion angle, the whole thing of having a working partnership with another wrestling organization like a TNA is so we can see some bigger things.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to keep seeing one-on-one matches.
Yeah.
I know I don't. I want to see. I want to see where half the TNA roster comes over and says, you know what, we're tired of this bullshit, and we're here to take over.
Yeah.
NXT is now ours.
Yeah.
And if you think you can do anything about it, step up.
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of like maybe ironically timing it perfectly. JDC is gonna have a match next week. Fraction is gonna have a match next week, and other people, as we found out later, that were disappeared. So
Fraction has been having matches every week.
I'm happy for them. They're not on my TV. I'm happy with that, man.
Yeah, but they're wrestling every week on TNA. They're wrestling the Nemeth brothers this week for the tag titles. They wrestled who else? They wrestled the Rascals last week for the tag titles. They're supposed to be wrestling the Hardys soon.
You know what's funny about this? Fraction's going to win because every team that you mentioned will never come back to NXT and represent the belt. They don't. Triple H is not going to let Nemeth have the belts and come back to NXT with that. They're not. And the Hardys as well.
Yeah.
The Hardys is not. The Hardys might pop up on NXT for a pop, obviously for that, but they'll never get the belts. Fraxium and fucking Frazier, no, just Fraxium are just they don't go away like fucking herpes. And no disrespect to them, they're a great tag team. No disrespect, they're just
there was a backstage segment with that also.
We'll get to that. But now, this Raw to CW. Two things happened. Well, actually, no, we haven't even pressed that button yet. That's pretty good. Ridge Holland came out. The freaking I know when Chang Lorenzo decided to. I did like this part when they're doing the little standing things and Rich Holland does the standing in the middle of the ring. And I like that they put out Channing Lorenzo. If you look like Channing Tatum, fucking just drop kicked him. But the psychology of the match was like, no matter what Stacks did, Ridge was just pissed. He wasn't even hurt. He was just pissed. Like you kick him in the thing, you do it, nothing would hurt him. Excuse me. End of the match, Izzy Dame tried to do the same thing twice. Rich Holland caught on it. Referee stopped her. Rich Holland caught Stacks. Packaged DDT for the 1, 2, 3. Trash. But with a storyline that makes no sense. Also, Sean Spears' crew was outside up in the rafters watching for whatever the fucking reason. Joe?
Because Izzy Dane and I think there's gonna be a swerve with Izzy Dane and Sean Spears and Ridge.
I have a question for you before we go to D-Walk. Do you think Ridge is gonna be okay in a group? Because I think Ridge is gonna win the belt. What happens later on, stipulations and stuff like that. But if Ridge wins the belt, you think he'll be comfortable with a three guy group again?
No.
He was just in one a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true, but the three guys that are in the other group are a little more psychotic and do whatever they have to do to win.
True. But he won't share that belt. He won't share that North American belt with Sean.
Hell no.
Okay. By the way, Duke Hudson was released last week. Yep. So
actually, he was released like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3 weeks ago? Well, bye Duke Hudson. Please don't release Dia Hale. Please don't.
Did you see the promo I sent you guys?
Which one?
The Duke Hudson promo. Duke Hudson cut a promo online with himself. And it was him on one side and him on the other side. He was interviewing himself.
Okay, that's a bit different.
I sent it to y'all. It's in the group chat.
Okay, I'll check it later.
Yeah.
Very good promo work. Very good improving and talking to himself and asking himself questions. And he's like, I couldn't get the job done. And the guy interviewing him was like, the other Duke that's interviewing him was like, what do you mean you couldn't get the job done? He's like, you should be pissed off. He's like, they let you go. He's like, all those years of hard work for nothing. For nothing. He's like, you're a loser.
That must have hurt him too. Like got
He's
said.
He's like, you look at all these people that were surrounding you that are megastars, and you never were amounted for shit.
Yep. Kind of like someone did that too. Someone like not Sandow did that, but someone else. I think EC3 did that, or Braun Strowman did that too. Like something of a promo, not like side by side to himself, but just like admitting, hey, you messed up. Hey, you did all these things. So I kind of
like he made it. They made it like a talk show. It was very good.
Okay, I'll watch that soon because again,
it shows his range, and that's a good thing.
They need to go someplace good. Go someplace that you can, step up and really have some fun. Don't go to TNA. They're not gonna hire your ass there. Sorry.
No.
So NWA, that would work.
TNA would hire him.
They just got fired from NXT. It's like, why would we want to hire someone that got fired by the same company that we're hanging out with? Which, by the way, hanging out with segue before we could. Let's talk about ratings. D-Walk, your thoughts on the match and rating?
Talking about the Ridge Holland match?
Yes. I get it. He's saying it. He's saying it with a thumbs down, which is like a D for him.
It was a plane crash. I'd rather eat Taco Bell all night and all day than watch this goddamn shit.
True. Which, by the way, they set up the Don's second person for next week because he pushed him. Rich Holland pushed him before his finisher, so that's set up for next week. That's just all that's happening.
Joe, and a cage match.
Yeah,
a goddamn cage match.
Yeah,
I'll give it. I'm going to give this match with Stacks a D.
Oh.
I don't feel like they gave Stacks enough of a chance, and it fucked up.
Yeah, they used him for a stepping stool, which freaking sucks. But that's what it is. Also, I give it a D. Bleacher Report gave us D plus. They were big nice. Oh, also, Stacks and Tony D'Angelo will be appearing in a CW show called Wild Cards, and Ad was played the Hype appearance.
And the TV show looked pretty good.
The TV show looks pretty good. It reminds me of a show I've seen a long time ago, and I love that the promo for the show is the pilot, because this kind of proved it, because they were wearing the same clothes in this little clip as the pilot. I'm like, all right. I mean, as the trailer. I'll probably watch it. It reminds me of like Queen Latifah and the other guy, Jimmy Fallon in Taxi. I guess. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, great show to watch right now. High Potential, with one of the girls from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Great show. We're gonna put that out there. Oh God, this is gonna be crazy. Are you guys gonna watch the Tubi show Evolve in March?
I might check it out.
Yeah.
And I say this because most of the wrestlers that we don't see anymore are over there. Wendy Chu, Brinley Reese, and a couple other people. So that's what I'm saying.
Jesus. Why are they there?
Because think about it this way. They don't have faith in them to go to the main roster.
Right.
but they have faith in them to help developmental talent. They are NXT 2014. And I say NXT 2014 because there was a lot of characters that never went up more than the mid card and even mid card at NXT. The Vaudevillains, those two guys that look like the Road Warriors, the Dubstep Cowboys.
You're talking about the Ascension.
Yeah, because you know damn well. Someone brought up a good point. 2013, 14, 15 of NXT was mainly based on NXT storylines. They weren't based on them going up to the main roster. When they went up to the main roster, they were just destroyed. Almost every single person that went up there was fucking destroyed. You know, fuck. Bo Dallas being one of them.
Yeah.
And Kurt Hennig's son being another one.
Yeah.
He won an IC title at least.
Yeah, but then he got
buried
immediately. Like that was just sad, and that wasn't like all of WWE's fault. He wasn't that talented talking either. So I'll give him that. Shout out to Black Couch Booking and Terrell Jackson. Shout out to all those guys.
Yo.
Shout out to Afi Kingdom. Make sure we'll wait for that video to pop up on his channel to see what's up. Next up, Sol Ruca and Zarya versus Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. Before this happened, there was a backstage of Lash and Jakara, and Zarya was talking shit to Lash, and Sol Ruca's trying to be the person saying, "Hey, stop that shit." Didn't work out. Gigi Dolan, the other two girls that were hiding, popped out of nowhere and said, "Hey, they tried their best." Zarya tried to turn heel, and then we find out there's going to be Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley versus Zarya and Sol Ruca. I want to start off by saying, Joe, has Sol Ruca and Tatum Paxley ever have a match with each other?
I don't believe so.
Okay, run that shit back, WWE. Run it back. The first minute, I was entranced by how they were working with each other, like Brett and Owen. So I love that shit. So I want to say that. D-Walk, your thoughts and rating of the match.
My thoughts. Why do they got Zarya in a tag team? Why do they got Zarya like she like showing feelings and everything, trying to be cool and everything, talking? She's better off how she debuted. How she debuted was dope. Now they got her talking. They got her like this, like a future version of Kane, what Kane got to doing the spin-a-roni in, talking and saying it doesn't matter. This how I'm looking at her now. She should have been by herself. She shouldn't have been in no tag team. They could have somebody else to be with Sol Ruca. The match was all right. It was decent.
You want me to break the news to you, Dennis, or Joe? You want to do that? Because the simple equation is 3 new wrestlers, 2 new belts. Someone's gonna sit down and wait their turn, and it's sad that Zarya is the one that has to wait.
Yeah,
but again, Zarya also has the least amount of experience out of all 3.
True. That's what and Sol Ruca is a good person to kind of anchor with. She's very flexible. I will give her that. I will give you that.
So you can make them tag team champions.
You
can make them tag team champions like they're the great NXT Hope that brought the tag titles back to NXT.
So we got the female version of Kane and RVD.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it would work.
Or Matt Riddle and Kane.
No. Kane and RVD would work because then you see like Sol Ruca at the beach, all normal looking, like in the water and shit. But then you see Zarya all dressed up in gear in the sand, just standing there. Like, hurry up, get out of the water, let's go. We got to train. Like, it's 90 degrees outside. Take off the makeup, girl. Fuck.
She don't need to talk. She don't need to talk no more.
No, I like her talking.
Take the mic from.
I like
but it makes her a little weak and everything, though. Like, just take the mic from.
Why does it make her look weak?
Like a tough woman like that. Like, I think she should be better off quiet and let Sol Ruca do the talking.
So
let Zarya be the smasher.
But you gotta let her do the talking because they gotta grow.
Yeah.
Can't grow if nobody's talking.
Yep.
Yeah, but
so we can talk. I've told you before, she can't talk for shit. She's like natural talking in segments, but she cannot talk in a promo.
Just let her talk one word then. Just say one word and that's it. She got to be this like mysterious person, like mysterious dominant woman.
I guess.
I say give them the tag titles, and then let them run with that for a little while, and then you have a big breakup.
My reverse would be turn Sol Ruka evil. It's working. We never seen Sol Ruka evil. I mean, why not? She ain't doing shit now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, but you could have that happen in about 6-8 months down the road.
That's real time. NXT time is probably 3 months.
Yeah.
Probably 2-3 months. After like 2 pay-per-views, they're gonna have to test some shit out. And for the 3 people watching, hit that like, subscribe, comment. If you're on Twitch, leave a comment down below. We're having fun.
Hopefully they don't fuck it up like they doing this storyline they doing now.
Yeah, true. By the way, Bleacher Report gave this match a C. Match ended with a soul snatcher for the 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's how it is. Also, there was a clear. I had to watch this with Cardala because Cardala is the only one that actually saw this shit. This little detail. I forgot. Let's go back to the first match: JC Jane versus Stephanie. JC Jane's hand was under the rope during the pin, and I didn't think so because Stephanie adjusted, and then she's staring at Fallon when she pinned her. But JC Jane's hand was under the fucking rope. If you are a writer in NXT, you can work that off. Putting that out there now.
But at first it used to be if your foot on the rope. It didn't matter if it used to be under the mat.
Hand, finger, foot, nose, tongue, doesn't matter. Anything under the rope is still legal.
It's a rope break.
Yeah, rope break, yeah.
Yeah, rope break. So that's what I'm saying. They might put that out. Next, grade C. Joe, what would you give the match?
C.
Okay. Do you want?
I'll give it a C-.
Okay. Damn. C for me. It was a good match, but there was a lot of awkward moments.
Yeah.
Gigi and Tatum are a good tag team. Tatum and Sol Ruka, yes, please. Zarya with everybody else, not so much.
Yeah.
Also, Shotzi, I feel for you. I saw the picture backstage where you were all geared up for a Royal Rumble, but they didn't call you out there. I understand. It's sad.
Right. And it's fucked up. They wasted on Nikki Bella. Weak ass.
No, actually, Shotzi.
No, actually, it's Alexa Bliss, but they couldn't put Shotzi in the Royal Rumble, but they put Nikki Bella weak ass in there.
She signed. She's coming.
Yeah, and she's signed, bro. And she's fucking signed.
And she's full time. That's what I mean. Like, this is the dumbest idea ever. If you need nostalgia, I understand that. But Nikki Bella cannot wrestle worth a damn. Put her with Brindley Reese for the next year, and let's see if that works out. Because that's the only person I can think that can probably work with her.
Get her a full-time job in fucking catering.
There's too many variables in all these wrestlers, these athletic, dominant, submission type wrestlers. Like, imagine Nikki Bella fighting fucking Shayna Baszler. Like, she'll murder her. Imagine her fighting fucking Piper Niven. Like, come on, man.
No.
Man.
You know she will. You know she will.
Stay away.
Man.
Stay away.
They'd be better off getting her a full-time job, like stripping in the background.
Yeah. And here's that button that I was waiting for to press.
Okay. You can make her. You can make her one of the new Raw stripper girls, like how they used to have in the entrances.
Joe,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do right now.
Hey, Vince McMahon would have knew what to do with her.
Yes. By the way, coming soon, Joe version of that same thing coming out. By the way, thank you, Booker T for making the same sound you did last week, this week as well. You perverted bastard. Backstage with Trick Williams, he's like, I haven't seen Oba. I don't give a shit about Oba. Whatever. Bye. We have a segment with Bailey, Perez, and Julia. Bailey and Roxanne comes out. Roxanne brings up the fact that, I was the longest reigning champion. Bailey says, just shut the hell up. Like, it isn't about you. You have, like, I want you to be better than me in the future. That's the point of this place. My first ever ring, the first ever ring I helped make right in that damn spot right there. Then Julia comes out. And I did like how the one person in the audience, like, hey, everyone shut the fuck up. Let's let Julia say what she needs to say without interrupting her. They just like that, verbatim.
Like
and Julia, I like that, but they also wanted to respect their words.
Yeah.
She enunciated and said what she needed to say, which I did like that. Then came out Charlotte, and she was trying to be babyface in the beginning, and then she became a heel, and then she was a little bit babyface, and then she was a heel, mostly heel. I did like that she was thinking about fighting Julia. Don't please. But she was thinking about fighting Julia. And we end with Cora Jade coming out of nowhere with a black kendo stick hitting Julia, Bailey, and almost hitting freaking Roxanne. And add this little caveat. Bailey wants to fight with Cora Jade, and she brought up the subject like, hey, I don't care if she's even in the triple threat. Put her in make it a fatal 4-way. I want Cora Jade. Okay, then we get the biker Japanese gang. I call them the Yakuzas. The Yakuzas asked for a tag team match. One asked for one asked for the other. One asked against Hank and Tank. They said yes. The other asked for NQCC. They said yes. So they got a triple tag team match, triple threats. Whoever wins, yes.
Did they ask for them? Because they said that ever since they beat their ass, they ain't been nowhere to be seen.
That's OTM. They said, "Oh, you ever see OTM? They ain't around because they got their asses beat." Then Fraxium said, win a match. When you can win a match, then and only then we can talk about you fighting a match with us. Because you keep asking us for matches, but you ain't fought nobody. Then they went to Ava. Ava said, look, this is the easiest thing said than done. You will fight NQCC and Hank and Tank, and we'll have that next week. Then Fraxium said, if they win, then they deserve a title shot. Ava said, I agree. So that's kind of like in paper anyway. So basically, if they win, they will fight Fraxium they will fight Fraxium. Now, Joe, do they deserve the belts?
I mean, I got to see him wrestle first.
That's why they give him like you want to see a guy wrestle, throw him to the fucking shark pit and do a triple threat match.
Yeah, because right now I'm getting DOA vibes off of them.
Oh God, I hated that team so fucking much.
But I'm not going to call them that. I'm going to call them the Disciples of Asia.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, hold up, I gotta press it. That's pretty good. That's like, hold up, that was
This is the worst.
Am I wrong?
No, I know you're not wrong, but I had to put that button for safety reasons. So
because they've been going overseas.
Yeah, both of them. I respect both of them. It's just,
and training in Asia.
Yeah, but they haven't shown anything. They have not shown us anything, and it's really frustrating that you want to give them a title shot against Fraxium so bad. This is the people that know these guys are fucking cancerous, yet they keep going up to them close and giving them kisses. Like, stop. Like, we don't want to be around you guys, but you guys are around us. If they win, I mean, something new. You give Fraxium a chance to relax. Honestly, because they've been going hard every fucking week.
You're gonna have to make it dominant though. It can't just be a close call. It needs to be a fucking dominant victory.
That's why you let the Japanese guy fucking just go hard, go straight to fucking beast mode and dominate them. But D-Walk, your thoughts on this and the chance that they will fight Fraxium in the future?
I hope not. I don't. They just ain't did enough shit though. They haven't. They ain't really did shit in NXT. I haven't seen really what they could do.
You've seen Jensen before.
Yeah, Jensen, but yeah, what the fuck? I seen Briggs, but Jensen, like, he had what 2-3 matches and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a lot more than that, but
yeah, but talk about current. I said within the past like 2-3 months at least.
2-3 months is different. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, but they need to do more tag teams together. They need to. They got to show me something.
A question, D-Walk. If it wasn't these two going after Fraxium, who is the second person in line to take the belts off Fraxium?
Let's see. That's hard. That's I had to say I don't know. I gotta say, if Sean Spears be able to do it right, he might be able to take the tag teams off Fraxium.
Okay, I like that. We got a special guest coming in soon right now. But the reason I say, like, the only people that I can think of is Sean Spears' group or this new group, because there's no one else that we give a shit about. Give me a second. Oh, wait. Coming up next, Petrovic versus Kaylani. Go on, D-Walk. Talk about this match.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. You better have that button. You better have that button ready. Oh, hey, let me take a step first. All right. First of all, this match right here, this match was a fucking filler. I'm tired of fucking P. Diddy Jr. This match, it just, I guess they trying to do a Kurt Angle, Kehlani Jordan, but to me, this match it was
there we go.
Trash. Dead trash. Like, you keep involving P. Diddy's son, P. Diddy 2.0. It's trash. Why is he always involved in the women's match? He can't even win his own matches. Why is he involved in a women's match?
But you know why I call it the Adonis Petrovic equation, D-Walk? Because love is a strange, fickle mistress. Honestly.
Love also get put in jail too.
Well, yeah. We'll reserve the button yet. There's a woman that just jumped down in. What are your thoughts on the Petrovic Kaylani match?
Hey. Can I get this out before the invisible woman get on? Because I want to be respectful and everything. This should have been a pillow fight. This should have been titties and ass popping out and everything. This match is like, they should have got a better match than this and all this. Go ahead and hit the button on me, man. That's it. I'm done.
All right.
What?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
I deserve that.
Catch me outside. How about that?
All right, that's it. Okay, we're good. All right. We'll go back and we'll get a recap here. Let's talk about this match. They had Petrovic versus Kaylani. Your thoughts?
It was a good match. I don't know what to say about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Joe.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can see the Petrovic equation, the Adonis Petrovic equation being thing.
Okay.
Just has weird luck right now.
I wish there was a live reaction of us watching this, me and Invisible Woman, because I jumped when we're gonna talk about why did I jump over my seats, Joe? After let's talk about the finish. What happened at the finish, Mr. Joe? What's up, Mr. Nation?
The finish where they awarded the match to Kaylani Jordan, and then reversed it and gave the match to Carmen Petrovich.
Now, to explain to the Invisible Woman, is that rule really old or new?
That's an old rule.
Old.
Very old.
Now,
It's to the referee's discretion.
Yes, very rarely discretion. Now, to explain to the Mystery Nation what's happening, because he's passing by, but he doesn't watch NXT. Kaylani won with basically like just a fucking Oscar lock in a sense.
Yeah.
And it looked like an Oscar lock and won. Then she went back on it after the fact, and that's when the referee had to call in another referee to pull them both apart. But first off, it's Black History Month. Motherfuckers just killing the white girl. So, like, no one saying anything about that.
So we thought.
Yeah, look at the eyes of D-Walk, like, motherfucker, yeah. Oh, man. But the fact that I was sad, I'm like, damn, that means they working. That means Petrovic is not winning out of love. But because they reversed they reversed the decision, Petrovic won out of love because during the match, Ashanti pushed Petrovic out the way when Kalani did a splash to the outside. Put that out there. This love equation that's happening at Petrovic, whoever she goes after will always win out of love. Is fucking awesome. And the equation, someone's listening in NXT. Two things. Also, Vic Joseph got motherfucking bull balls because he was the only one talk shit about Jada Parker while Jada Parker was in front of him. Bringing up the fact that Petrovic beat Jada Parker. Bringing up the fact that she got eliminated. Bringing up the fact that everything and fucking Booker T and Corey Graves were calling him Snitch Joseph.
Oh my God! Did you see Jada Parker in the Rumble? How she got eliminated by Jordan Grace?
Yeah.
With the ass hit.
Yeah, remember she got eliminated by Jordan Grace did the same ass thing. She ran and just booty bumped her off the fucking
And then she did the dance.
And then did the dance on her ass.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, finally.
Yeah.
Someone to make fun of her.
She didn't do that no more. But the point that I did like about this, and we'll talk about Corey Graves and Booker T later. But the point I liked about this match is that Kaylani showed a vicious side. And only did that because of Jada Parker. Just to prove a point. Miss Invisible Woman brought up a good point. Lola, Jada Parker, and Kaylani together as a dominant crew would work. Because they already have Shayna and the other two girls. They have Shayna and the one I told you about that was got accosted in her house. I forgot her damn name was. Oh, fuck. You know what I'm talking about, Joe? The girl that
talking about Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
They have some studs.
Oh, no, okay. Oh my God! Damn it, Joe! Damn it, D-Walk! Oh, hold up.
You said it once on this show, and there it goes. We had a live stream for almost 8 hours, and you were saying it the whole time.
4.5. Yeah. Thank God I wasn't modeling that. I would have passed out. I got pissed off, and my button would have broke. But
Handsome Studs was said about 350 times.
Yep. Now, let's go back to the beginning of the show for Mrs. Invisible Woman because we want to talk about this. Shout out to Adonis Petrovic equation. I guarantee that she's going to fight somebody else, whoever the fuck talks shit about her man, and make it work.
Did we talk about the guy that was booing the whole time that Lexus King was talking?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. We're gonna during the Lexus King segment, Cardala and I, but mostly Cardala, picked that up. There was one guy.
It wasn't me. It was just happened.
It happened, but we both picked it up. There was this one guy just saying, just for like about 30 seconds.
The whole time it was talking.
The whole time it was talking, dude. Motherfucker,
like
dude.
Foghorn.
Mm-hmm.
Booing in the mist.
Shout out to that. Let's go back. Jennifer Curry versus JCJ. Your thoughts and rating?
It was a good starting match. I'll say that. And fact that they both happened to wear the same color was interesting.
They were both wearing
Exact
green.
same color.
Exactly. Yeah, that we both saw that. JCJ had green and black. Stephanie McCurry had green and black, and almost the same designs too. It was kind of weird.
It's almost like a future tag team or something like that.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Anyway. Yeah. I don't know. It was interesting having such a small crowd for this one because like the reactions were so strong. I feel like.
Yeah, they were.
So you couldn't really hide from shit.
Okay. Your rating?
The A.
Wow, an A. Nice. We all gave it a B. No, it's good. Stacks versus Rich Holland. Mid. All right. Let's say C minus. I'll give you that. All right. Next one is Sol Ruka and Zarya versus Gigi Dolan and Tatum.
They're gonna turn on each other eventually.
You think that?
Sol and Zarya.
Okay.
They got two different personalities. They don't mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that Sol Ruka, when they came in to try to fist bump, Sol Ruka did a fist bump, and then Zarya did a big, an open hand, and they didn't really understand each other. But I said that Ruka might turn evil because she's always been good. Like, she can't be a Bailey forever. Not even Bailey was a Bailey forever. She had to turn eventually. I think Triple H learned that from Bailey. You can't keep lovely Bailey for 6 years.
Not to see another RVD because RVD went a long way with being a heel, being a face.
She was a stoner.
She is too, probably. A lot of surfers are stoners.
Sol Ruka plays a stoner, but she's not an asshole. Sol Ruka's really nice.
I bet she's a stoner, though. I bet she smoked.
Of course. But she's not an asshole. Like, I would be really delighted to hang out with her and talk about the waves and different, sea patterns. And I hate
RVD
surfing.
wasn't no asshole.
RVD in the beginning was an asshole. RVD's whole shtick in the beginning of ECW was an asshole.
But who was better than him? Who was better than him? Nobody.
Yeah, athleticism, yeah, but in talking shit, that's all he did in ECW with Paul Heyman by his side.
Yeah, and he also kicked a lot of ass, too.
I know. Okay. All right. There we go. I
gotta represent. I gotta represent Michigan.
You're giving him too much power here.
Good.
Catch me outside. How about that?
All right, now.
Making him a god.
Yeah. Now,
after he's from Battle Creek. He's from an hour and a half away from me. Gotta represent.
True. But what was your rating on the match, by the way?
What was this one again?
Zarya Ruka, Tatum, Dolan.
I don't know. I just keep thinking 7 out of 10. I'm trying to compute that to letters. So.
Like a B minus.
All right. There you go.
B minus. Okay. I get that. Everyone gave it a C, so it's the same. I understand that point. Here we go. And we already talked about Kaylani Jenner versus Carmen Petrovic.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing that happened in life, and that was the. All right. Here we go. Oba Femi and Trick Williams versus A-Town Down Under. They had an interview in the back, talking about who's gonna win. A-Town said he's gonna win. Grayson Waller said he's gonna win, and they go right into their promo. They go right into their entrance. You remember that? And then we heard the whoop that trick, oh, whoop that trick, oh. And for that instance, I'm like, you know what? They sound pretty good as a tag team. Just the background people saying that shit while they're coming in, that would work. Kind of a weird mix-up they can do, but they can try.
Nah. He'll go back to Carmelo. He gonna go back to Carmelo. Once he get in the main roster, they're gonna put him and Carmelo together.
I hope not. Him and Oba together, because if they want to make sure Oba stays there for a little bit, but it's cool, then put him in a tag team so he's protected. Trick can lose. Oba can't. That's what I mean.
Look, this is what I'm saying. Look what they're doing with Carmelo right now. He losing. Let Trick get to the main roster. Him and they be tag team. They get back cool. They rest for the tag team belts.
There you go. But Oba, like I said, but you know what? It was a woman we thought the main. Actually, did you see the main event? Like, what do you thought of the main event?
We talk about the surprise ending.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We're there. We're there at Black History Month. We're getting there.
Hey, don't remind me.
Hold up now. This is NXT time with D-Wall. We always talk about the stats. Go on, Invisible.
Well, yeah, I agree. Their song, they actually made like a pretty cool song together, but besides that, the two of them did not work as a tag team at all.
Nope.
There was just too much beef, and Trick was too up in his feelings.
Nope.
And Oba was too cocky. So, but the match, I'll give it like another B-, I guess.
I like that. Okay. I like that. But before the surprise ending, D-Walk, your thoughts on the match?
Oh,
Rating.
you missed the segment, bro.
What? What segment did I miss?
You missed the Javon Evans and Ethan
Oh
Page
God!
segment.
All right, okay, all right. I'll bring it up.
Hey, Joe finna have a heart attack on this one. Hey, Joe finna.
Yeah. Oh my God! All right, here we go.
Hey, Joe finna.
Joe, I know, but let's just say it like this: in the back, Ethan Page was with Ava, like about 4 security and Javon. Javon's like, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. And Ava, I'm sorry to say that, but Ava's like, look, first off, I understand, Ethan Page, that you have really done nothing wrong because he hasn't done anything wrong at all. They keep attacking him. He's kind of a monster, but that's just in matches. She also tells Javon, you have repeatedly came inside the freaking. I gotta press the button. My bad. All right, I gotta press it for myself. Sorry.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Wow.
Okay, I said to myself that you arrived at the performance center and attacked twice. And he said, you know what, you're suspended. Ethan Page says to him, you know what? How about instead of being suspension, it be a punishment? Who fights me? Ava said, you know what, I like that. And Javon, you can have that, but only you can have that if you're medically cleared. Said, all right, fine.
He shouldn't be cleared. He shouldn't. He got his jaw broke. Came back the week or two after it, got punched again in the jaw. That's like 6 months. That's like 6 months, at least to a year. He should not be wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
So he go wrestle with his jaw shut? No, it's nowhere possible.
Yeah.
They rushing this shit.
It would have made sense to have him suspended for a few months, and then that actually, excuses him being gone. But no, it's like she switched up so fast from being like, "Oh, you're not medically cleared, get out of here," to like, "Oh, okay, do a match in 2 weeks."
If you're medically cleared.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like.
No, a week from Saturday. Like basically, like a week and a half. I hope you're medically cleared to make it like a week and a half, bro.
They know damn well he ain't gonna be able to be cleared. They should know damn well whoever wrote this shit, they need to study the ways of the body because there's no way a fucking shattered jaw could heal in 3-4 weeks. They're on drugs.
Nope.
Mr. Joe, your thoughts on the match?
I'm just tired of this whole Javon Evans bullshit. It needs to go away. Just go away. Just needs to go away. Like Javon Evans, just needs to go away. Send him to Evolve. Send him to Evolve so he can grow.
No, but the whole point is
that's the point, and he's not been doing that.
Send him to the show on Tubi.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Send him there.
No, he's
let him grow.
Right. Joe's right. Send his ass to fucking Tubi. To the Evolve show. Like, you can be a star there. Like, right now, you ain't it right now.
No, and then like you gonna talk shit to the security guard, tells him, don't put your hands on me. If I was the security guard, I would have punched him in your shit. You'd have been out more. But it don't make sense, bro. Like, he wrestling a week from today or a week and a half or whatever. Bro, your jaw still fucked up. How's he gonna wrestle?
I would have hit that motherfucker in the jaw if I was a security guard so many times until he wouldn't be able to wrestle for a long time.
It don't make sense. It don't. Like, he shouldn't even be in segments.
Nope. He should have been written off.
Yes.
What a surprise that it'll be right around the same time as the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
So
of course.
Yeah.
So let's hope that Ethan Page destroys him. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
No, okay. Invisible Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be okay with Javon Evans winning with a roll-up, but immediately afterwards getting destroyed by Ethan Page?
No, I'd rather see him lose.
It levels it out. Invisible Woman.
No, because then he just has to fight him again for redemption. Because Ethan Page just keeps going after people.
No, but what if he wins by roll-up? He wins by roll-up. Ethan Page flips the fuck out.
Yeah,
and then destroys him. He doesn't have to fight him again. Ethan Page will have to go after him to go after him for another match.
Well, I feel like Javon would have to defend his honor, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to see it, but
they do.
Yeah, Javon needs to, by story purposes, heal his draw. So
let's find out the good.
Just let Ethan Page win and let Javon go off in the sunset.
Yeah, for a while.
To evolve.
For a while.
To evolve.
Yeah, to evolve himself.
And Tubi, which is, I hate to say it, but like Tubi has a reputation to being like a downgrade in general. So like
it is, yes.
It's Tubi. I mean,
going up like before NXT, like went away.
And that's what, and Joe made a good point. There's so many people in wrestling in WWE. They had to make a sub show for the people that are not even worthy to be on NXT. Like they're there, but they're not there enough to be on NXT.
No.
The same 6 people, like the same 6 fucking groups, over and over again for the last 6 fucking months.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that didn't come back was Mitchin. Yeah. That's it. She stayed away.
She was in like one tag when she was out.
That's it. And a couple of fights with Jada Parker. And gone. But
ain't seen Roll of Ice either.
She might actually be on and Evolve as well, because again, there's just too many people that want to be the star, but you have an hour and a half show. You do what works with you. And Shawn Michaels likes these people, you're staying there. But my thoughts of the match, great psychology that two people that don't like each other can't tag team. Oba Femi kept saying, finish the guy and do your job. Don't look at me, do your job. He just kept telling him, I liked Oba Femi. Like, just do the work, man. Do the wrestling. Shut up. Stop looking at me. You're right. Trick was really into his feelings.
Yeah.
And it was fucking him up. Oba was not. Oba was like, I just want to get this done. By the way, the overhand slap to Austin Theory. I went back seconds for this. Then the perspiration literally came off his shoulder and got him in the eye, where he had to rub his eyes because he was covered in his own sweat. I'm like, motherfucking Oba has that hand of doom. Love that shit.
Hey, Joe know how them slaps is in real life. I got a chance to experience that slap and a shot to the chair in the back. So yeah.
It's not fun.
No,
it's not. Trick had a couple of their own, and Grayson Waller did a slap that I'm like, you can hear it back.
Yeah.
Love that shit. So,
and advice though, don't never say wrestling fake. Wrestling is real.
No,
or they'll beat your ass.
No matter how bad you think you are, chops are real. Right?
Or they'll beat your ass.
Yes, but the ending, before we get to the surprise ending, my thoughts, great. Somewhat okay match. I give this a B- for psychology. Now, let's get to the surprise ending. The reason A-Town down under 1 was that Eddie Thorpe came with a strap, hit Trick Williams in the back. A-Town did their special. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Thorpe snuck into the ring and started whooping the shit out of Trick Williams. Mind you, Obafemi had already walked away like, this is not my fucking problem. Mm-hmm. But Eddie Thorpe was looking dead-eye at Oba. And I understood why Oba didn't do it. Oba being Oba, like, I'm just going to go in there, fuck you up, and then leave again. That's Oba. However, you've wasted not a good chunk, but a small chunk of your energy. You know what? I don't need to waste another small chunk of this motherfucker. I'm out. Which is smart. It shows being a little scared of Eddie Thorpe, because you can understand that Eddie Thorpe is a crazy son of a bitch who will just go after him constantly. He doesn't need that shit. Right?
I thought I was watching Roots again.
Yeah. But
I was traumatized.
Speaking of traumatized, Joe, your thoughts on the match and the surprise, not the match, the surprise ending and all this happening on Black History Month. The first 4 days.
First off, can we just get rid of Eddie Thorpe? Can we just murder him and just send him out to a field somewhere?
Mm-hmm. Send him on a ball. Send him on Tubi.
Yeah, put him on Tubi.
Yeah, put his ass on Tubi.
First off, you shocked the Invisible Woman right in the face. If this is on video, you see her shocked face. And he means the wrestler, not the person. The wrestler, yes, needs to go to Evolve and be the Evolve champion over there. Have fun over there. Go over there. You can be the Davey Richards over there.
Or send his ass to run at his cousin casino.
I had Kunta Kinte vibes when I was watching that last. And
all right, hold up. Here we go.
This is the worst.
I should be button free. I should be button free on that button. That was my people and everything. That's not right. I was traumatized. Okay. I still had nightmares.
First off, I will say this. Really poor timing to do this shit, to be in the ending, and a Native American, mind you, a Native American is holding the strap high up over an African American. It's just.
But they only. Yeah. But if you noticed, Alex, they made him look whiter.
They kind of did. Huh.
Look at the shot. He comes off way more whiter than he ever has.
And that's just. Why Triple H? I don't see color. All right.
That's Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels sees color. He sees Jesus and color. Oh,
I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off at that segment. I was like, "What the fuck is they doing? Black History Month and all this shit, bro. You whipping my man like he a fucking escaped slavery, man. That shit was so fucked up. I was like, dog, no. They went out of bounds with that one.
We just started Black History Month, and then the first day, you only had 2 black wrestlers in the males Royal Rumble. You had about 5 to 6 in the women's, but that was a bad women's Rumble. We'll talk about that on Saturday.
Next week they have a whole group of guys come out and whoop Trick's ass with leather belts.
But if this is going to be a strap match, this is the weird thing about this. If this is going to be a strap match on Black History Month, why? You can do a ladder match. You can do a TLC match. You can do a last man standing match. You can do a first blood match. You don't have to do a strap match on Black History Month. Any other month is okay. Not Black History Month.
Hey, next week, Eddie Thorpe gonna come out in a white hood. We gonna really find out what's going on.
No. You want to go deep into racism? He's gonna come out with a headdress and everything.
He might. My man got whipped like he was a slave. Might as well.
That's the weird fucking thing about this fucking NXT. They have so many weird storylines happening right now. Eddie Thorpe is desperate to be in the championship picture. Shut up. But in the end, he doesn't deserve to be in the championship picture.
No.
At all. Not now. And nowhere near the North American. Not now. But you can't. There's no other belt. There's none. So, by the way, anyone watching right now in NXT or in WWE, if you make a show like Evolve on Tubi and there's no belt, why am I even watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Even
Hey,
on
I
like a
thought,
fake belt.
yeah,
Give
I
me
agree.
something.
More
Yes.
need to be built. And then I thought I was watching Django again. Like, damn, did I fall asleep and start watching Django? What? That's how bad it was. I said, well, what the fuck is this?
Now, the finish is up. Cardala. Obafemi versus A-Town Down Under. Who wins?
Oba. Because they're already beefing and they haven't even fought me yet. So.
And they brought up the statistic that Obafemi has never lost a triple threat. Never. And they're gonna keep bringing that shit up because that's a stat that you should keep in your pocket.
This what if they finna break up A-Town Down Under on this pay-per-view. On when they wrestle.
We talked about that 3 to 4 months ago when they came back last time.
Mm-hmm.
When they fought Fraxium, they're gonna break up right here. No, they
pulling the trigger now. It makes sense. But it makes sense. Okay, we got Austin, you got Grayson Waller trying to pin over Femi. And you already seen Austin Theory when they was in the back getting interview. Well, Grayson Waller was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win," and Austin Theory was like, "Oh yeah, you gonna win, and you gonna win. That's how you gonna feel." And then he switched and said, "Oh yeah, after you win." So that's why I said it's about to be a pin. Austin Theory gonna pull the leg. Tension gonna break. But Theory still gonna win.
Now, mind you,
yo, shout out to Greg.
Shout out. Now, I hope they don't do a Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania. We don't want that. We don't want that. Don't you give me that crap. Don't you waste 10, 15 minutes of a giant WrestleMania for you two asses to fight. No, do it in Elimination Chamber. Have fun with that if you guys are going to do that. But I will say, Joe, your thoughts on Obafemi versus Grayson Waller and Austin Theory?
It's another filler match. Another filler match to push forward and get to the Trick Williams Oba rematch.
Okay, I give you that. Now, before we go, we have some matches for next week. We have JDC versus Lexus King. We have the Dawn versus Rich Holland in a cage match, as the Joe Biancio brought up. Izzy Dane brought up the idea of a cage match, but again, Sean Spears' crew was in the background lurking, so that kind of proves your point, Joe, that she's just like putting out suggestions out there because it's easier to put suggestions and they like it, and then they lose the belt. I do like that shit. I
think she's doing that. They're doing that to burn the family down to the ground.
Yeah, and then one of them gets fired too. That's how they do it now. You disappear off TV, you're just fired.
Hey, but I'm surprised they didn't let Andre Chase go either.
Give it time.
Hey, y'all seen that Chris Jericho's party boat thing he do every year? Enzo Amore and Big Cass got together.
Yeah, Big Bill and the real one. I respect that.
That's on Saturday. They underrated too. They is underrated. WWE should have had them.
We'll talk about that on Saturday. A lot of things are going to happen on Saturday. But I will say, final thoughts on NXT. This was a great show. In a sense of storylines, great opener match. Great opener between Stephanie and JC. Somewhat a good storyline finisher with Oba and Trick. And Fandango coming back. Not really being Fandango, but still being Fandango. Fighting Lexus King, and just even the prospect just taking the belt off Lexus King. Like, the best thing they can do off his ass is just take it out. Like, just take it off him, get it away from him, get him the hell away from all of us. But if they keep doing the Lexus King thing, I'm gonna be pissed. But if they want to, like, I don't know, you just made fun of his paint brush face.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get the fuck out. It's time, honestly. Or you be psychotic like your dad, or you just become a troll to your own devices. Honestly.
Right.
and you don't need that shit in life. So, D-Walk, send us home, sir.
Yo, thank y'all for coming. Like, share, and subscribe. Come holler at us Saturday. We doing the same thing. Come smoke, chill, drink with us. Let's have some fun. We talking about wrestling, and everybody love wrestling. So from me, the invisible man, me, Mr. Flame 110, D-Walk, the invisible man, the invisible woman, Joe PNCO. We finna go home. We finna go and chill. See y'all Saturday.
Oh, and that's all. Shucky ducky the quack quack.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? PUWF exclusive. This is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.